Hey, Adam here with a simple and fast review of the Aquator brand. I hope I'm saying that right. Air compressor. It is a portable air pump for blowing up tires or whatever you need blown up. Obviously, we'll open up the box and show you how it works, and then of course demonstrate it and let you know whether or not it's worth buying.
All right, so getting this out of the box. As you can see, the device itself is relatively small. I have pretty small hands in the first place, and so as you can see, it's the size of length of a hand here, and so very tiny, which is great. You have your charger cables, and then it looks like at the bottom here I've got a inflatable pin here. I've got my user manual, a nice bag. This is nice because it's just going to be the adapter for regular tires. And of course use USB-C charging cable. So a lot of good stuff to keep in the box, which is nice and allows for easy storage. Simple power button. We have, looks like a mode button probably, up and down, and then a light button. So let's, looks like it's going to need some, there we go. Just hold it 3 seconds to turn it on. Shows me very nice display here. Exactly what I assume is the PSI and what the set is. So we're going to change from mode to show PSI. Currently set at 38, for example. I would just crank that up or down depending on what I'm looking for. That's basketball, for example. So if we're dealing with a blowing up of a let's see, PSI, and I'm not sure what that is. I'll figure that out. But this is again car, bike, ball, and so I'm not sure why this does not. Oh, there's my light. We'll have to figure this out in a second. Why it doesn't give me a PSI option for a car. But it looks like we might have car, motorcycle, bicycle, sport, balls, and then just general maybe inflatables of some sort. So again, read your instruction manual. I will do that in a moment here. Now in the box, it does have a vehicle charging cable. So if you need to plug into your car, if you want to keep this in the vehicle, this will just plug into the bottom, right into that spot right there. It looks like if you leave this thing idle, it might turn off. Or no, it knows actually that I plugged that in, so that's interesting. So I'm going to just hold it to turn it on. I think you hold it to turn it off. Yep. But I think once you actually turn it on and try and plug it into the car, if it's not getting juice, it shuts off. That's interesting. So very cool there. All right, so as far as our battery power, this will go up to 4 bars once fully charged. I do want to show you the light real quick. So the light is going to be on the bottom. Press it once for your regular light. Press it 2 for blinking. Press 3 for more of an SOS. And press 4 to turn it off. I would also like to just show you exactly how easy this is to attach. So you'll have your attachment side, which is going to be the orange. And literally it just is going to pop in and turn, and then you're hooked up. So it's easy in, easy out, which is really nice feature. Now something else that's real nice is on the bottom here, you'll see your USB-C connection, your USB-A connection, and then your DC. But you'll also see these 4 little soft tabs. You'll also have 4 tabs here. So if you're looking to pump something up, you can rest it. Did not mean to do that, sorry. You can rest it on like this, or you can rest it like that, and so it will not rattle when doing that. So as you probably heard, that was turning it on. So what I am going to do is put this thing in just so that we can have a better understanding of what the power looks like. So my modes are going to be, again, going back to it because I did figure it out, it's going to be automobile, motorcycle, bicycle, your ball. And then this is a custom, so it goes up to like 150 psi. Or I'm sorry, 150 psi, I'm pretty sure. So one thing I don't see is the ability, there it is. So actually it goes up to 160. It just takes a second for it to go into speed mode. So you can click it one at a time, but if you hold it, don't be shocked by the fact that it takes a couple seconds to go. So I'm going to go ahead and pump up some tires, but I'm going to get it charged up completely first. All right, so I'm going to turn it on. My recommended tire pressure is 42 psi, so I'm just going to find that. Oh, let's see. Now again, I wish this was it just said car, just for my own personal opinions, but it doesn't. So either way, it's set up at 42. Turn off my light there. As we can see, we're fully charged, so I'm just gonna, all right, so now that I got it on, you can see it's set up at 34, so low pressure. So I'm just gonna hit the power. I'm gonna hold it in place just because you can probably set it if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and hold it anyway. Now something else to consider, and it says it, just be careful because it does get hot right in this area, so just be aware of that. All right, so I do use a wall outlet to charge it. It does take about 2 hours to get fully charged. I just want to point out where the charge is. I just did two tires. So one thing is this goes off automatically if you just leave it on after charging, which is a very nice feature, so you don't just kill your battery. But again, as you can see, I did 2 tires, so it would have been enough to get all 4 done, but again, you're really not going to get more than 4 tires on it. So it would be great to see a little bit longer battery life, but quite frankly, you know, the whole idea of this is just to be able to do it in a pinch. It's portable, it's easy, you can keep it in the car, that kind of thing. So just be ready to charge up after you do 4 tires. Hopefully you'll have plenty of time in between. So overall, ton of value here. Again, I use the wall outlet, could probably just charge it in my car, but for me, I'm just going to store it in the trunk, and that way it's ready to go if I ever need it. So ton of value, worth buying. Hope you enjoy the video.